Hey now. Hey now, hey now, hey now, hey now, hey now. This seems to be a little... There we go, that's better. Okay, hey now. Let's get the word out right quick. I thought I had that copy. Oh, I never uploaded the damn thing, really? I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna drop some frames probably, but that's okay. This is real fast. It's only 10 megs. Ooh. Yep. Sorry if you get buffering. I'm uploading the video. I forgot to do that, guys. Alright. I don't think it's gonna be a problem that for that long. Ugh. Whoa, well, let's try spelling things right. Wait, hold on, I need to... Okay, good. Go. Go, go. Ugh. Bad brains fill me with determination? No. It's the opposite of that. Bad brain sucks. I'm filled with determination because I'm trying to recover from this. It's been a pretty shitty weekend, Gray, you know? Yo, EB. Having trouble finding where to pick tier to sub at? Huh. Did they move it or something? Bad Brains is a good band, but a bad feeling. I feel you, Sarah. I'm not aware of the band, though. Is there a band called Bad Brains? Sound like that would be like a punk rock band or something. Whoa, there it goes. Kyle, thank you for the host. I'm sorry, Sparkle, thank you for the host. I gotta get used to it. It's just like... autocorrect, you know? Ass, indeed. Bad Brains. Band. What kind of band are they? Much American rock band from Washington, D.C. from the 70s. Wow. Apparently they're described as being punk, but they don't enjoy being described as being punk. I'm just used to saying that, you know, Kyle, thanks for the host, but I'll adjust, don't worry, we'll get there. Huh. Well, hopefully you find it, Evie. That's weird. Howdy from Houston, Texas? Well, howdy from Pennsylvania. How are you doing? Let me see if I can find any information on that for you, Evie, real quick. Oh, never mind. You found it. I was just going to Google it. Thank you for the sub for 2 years. Wow, Evie. Thank you so much for the continued support. How's the weather down in Texas? Is it warm there? 'Cause it's been really... floople-flopple here. Cold, hot, cold, hot, cold, hot. It was warm today, but it's going to be cold and rainy tomorrow. I don't even remember this song from Deltarune. Oh, you did that? Oh, okay. Ba, ba. I remember the sort of leitmotif, this part. Ba, 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 ba. But the other part of the song I don't recognize at all. And it's over, so. Okay, so what do we leave off? Like right in front of Napstabluke's house, I think. We're gonna hear about how he likes to lay on the floor and feel like garbage. Ugh. I tell you what, if Toby ever decided he was going to stop making video games, Toby Fox, of course I'm talking about, I would only ask that he continue to make music. Music for video games, music for whatever, right? Can you imagine if he made like a music for like a Kirby game or something like that? That would be really dope. Oh. This sounds like a Kirby song. Yo, what up, Moogle? How's it going? Yeah, the article, I just saw what you said, Sarah. The article did mention that they also played reggae, which is interesting. The Bad Brains. That's great. Yeah, isn't it odd that they've never done a Kirby 3D game before? Like, the closest was Kirby 64, but even that stayed on a 2D plane. Even when it kind of played around with 3D a little bit, it was always on that 2D plane. It would just kind of rotate and shit. One was planned for GameCube, it got scrapped. I think you're thinking of Return to Dreamland, which was actually... They started working on... Kirby's Air Ride doesn't count. That's a racing game. That's like saying Mario Kart is a 3D Mario game. They were working on Return to Dreamland as soon as they finished Kirby 64. It just took them a really long time to finish it. So it was going to be on N64, and then obviously it was going to be on GameCube, and then, you know, it eventually got released for the Wii. Listen to this shit. This is some, like, bad guy walks into the room in an 80s cartoon shit right here. That's what I used to make fun of Sean back in the day, because he fancied himself a bit of a musician, and he'd make these songs that were, like, piano and, you know, softer ambient stuff, and they were kind of nice, right? And then every time he tried to make hard rock, it sounded like this, and I'd just be like, it just sounds like a bad guy walking to a room in an 80s cartoon, and he hated that. Because it wouldn't kick into this. It would just be that first part for the whole thing. I didn't know that, damn. Yeah, but Kirby's Air Ride can't count as a 3D game. We're talking about a Kirby game in 3D, not a, you know, like a racing game. And by the way, Kirby's Air Ride was also supposed to be a very early title on the N64. So it shows you how far that one went. Yo, Ross, what's going on? Yeah. When I saw that new Kirby game, I was just like, why did it take them so long to make something like that? It looks cool. Not that I have a fucking Switch or anything, but hey, Switch emulation is improving. Alright guys, I know I usually talk longer, but we're going to get started because I really want to play Undertale. And, you know, like I said, the brain is going bad. Now, like I said, I haven't had an issue with the computer while streaming yet. But you know how memory corruption goes, right? It starts off once in a while and then it gets worse progressively, which is why we're hoping to get it isolated and fixed as soon as possible. If the stream ends suddenly and without warning, just hang out. I'll be back. You like your Switch Lite? Nice. Alright. Metroid Dread 10 times in a row. Wait, why don't you try playing it once and see how it is first? We don't know if it's going to be good or not. I'm hoping it's going to be good, but you know how Metroid got a bit iffy recently. Anyway, I'm going to play the intro. We're going to get going. I see where we could sit. I see where we could eat or possibly shit. I see where we could look at a lemon. I see the carpet. I don't see a fucking bed. What kind of fucked up house is this? I ain't even lying. I could watch this all day. You suck. Dude, your hat is awesome, but what is with the rest of that outfit? You look like Uncle Sam, like, fucked a tomato. What is wrong with you? Oh, yeah, baby, my pants are so tight. That's how you do it. Move, bitch. Get out the way. Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way. What the hell? Oh my god, the guy spawned underneath me and lifted my ass up. Lifted me like Jennifer Grey in fucking Dirty Dancing. Sweaty parts were forced on you. My drill is cursed. Eek! Wait a minute, I don't want this guy forcing nothing on me. Oh, I'm so naughty. Stick your sword in my ass, Soma Cruz. I'm a bad... Let's get Frisk as a Green Lantern. Yo, what's up, everybody? Let's come on over here. Let's play some fucking Undertale. Boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop. Here we are. Let's see what's over here. I forgot. Oh, it's the ducky. This little bird wants to carry you across. Accept the bird's offer? Nah, we don't need to. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. I've been booped. What? 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 It's a living... Oh, I gotta do it like this. What? 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 It's a living... Bird is not the word. This is Undyne's house. Doesn't seem like anyone's home. There's Blukey's place. This is like fucking Game Boy music. Like, oh, you really came. Sorry, I wasn't expecting that. It's not much, but make yourself at home. Oh, are you hungry? I can get you something to eat. They really came. Giggity. This is a ghost sandwich. Do you want to try it? Shit, yeah. You attempt to bite into the ghost sandwich. You phase right through it. Never mind. After a great meal, I like to lie on the ground and feel like garbage. Mood! It's a family tradition. Do you want to join me? Sure, let's do it. Okay, follow my lead. Hey, it's Tommy. Here we go. You lie down as long as you don't move. So, only move around when you want to get up, I guess. There's a little Easter egg if you wait long enough. It's pretty cool, I think. Nafsibuk is a lot of this. There we go. Whoa, man. The universe is infinite. We're so, like, insignificant and stuff. Billions and billions of stars. What's up, Vulpix? I'm just lying here, feeling like garbage. Sarah's getting the bong. Alright. Enough of that. Well, that was nice. Thank you. Oh, that's my TV. There's a show I like to watch on it. Sometimes. The computer's internet browser is open to a music sharing forum. It's a spider web. There's a flyer for a bake sale on it. Of course there is. This CD is labeled Ghoul-A-Day Music. Play it? Why wouldn't we? Perfect for Halloween. Alright, Kyle. See you around. This is a CD labeled Spookwave. This is probably really good. Yeah, there we go. Bruh! You just finished a musical of this game? I think I've seen that on YouTube. This CD is labeled Spooktunes. Play it? You play the CD. Oh, a classic spook tune. They don't make songs like this anymore. Thank you, Gray. You know what? Actually, let me see his comments on all of them. Dang. That ambiance. It's like my whole body is being spooked. There we go. Oh, this one. Once you learn the lyrics, it's hard not to sing along. Ooh, 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 ooh. Alright, see you later, shitlord. It's locked. I think that's Metaton's house. Oh, I am not doing the snail race. I'll talk to these people, but I'm not doing no damn snail race. It's a snail. For some reason, you can't help but wonder what it tastes like. I think that that would be Toriel's influence right there. Snail, snail, a long journey extends in front of you. Snail, snail, reach far and stretch beyond the horizons. Snail, snail, so saith Sam Buell. I've been long overdue for a second house. This snail is counting dollar bills. Stacking papers. Awkward. I'm working right now. I mean, welcome to Bloop Family Snail Farm. Yeah, I'm the only employee. This place used to get a lot of business, but our main customer disappeared one day. Now it's just some hairy guy that shows up once a month. Of course it did. Of course it did, right? Alright, here we go. Whoa there, I've got some neat junk for sale. I've got junk in my trunk. Alright, we'll just get the glasses. Don't be shy now. Let's talk to him. Anything you want to know? I've been around a long time. Maybe too long. Studying history sure is easy when you've lived through so much of it yourself. That emblem. Yeah? You don't know what that is? What are they teaching you kids in school nowadays? That's the Delta Rune, the emblem of our kingdom. The kingdom of monsters. Great name, huh? It's as I always say. Old King Fluffy Bunch can't earn for beans. Emblem's meaning? That emblem actually predates written history. The original meaning has been lost to time. All we know is that the triangle symbolizes monsters below and the wing circle above symbolizes something else. Most people say it's an angel from the prophecy. Prophecy? Oh yeah, the prophecy. Legend has it an angel who has seen the surface will descend from above and bring us freedom. Lately the people have been taking a bleaker outlook, calling that wing circle the angel of death, a harbinger of destruction, waiting to free us from this mortal realm. In my opinion, when I see that little circle, I just think it looks neat. Alright, the king. King Fluffy Buns, he's a friendly, happy-go-lucky kind of guy. If you keep walking around long enough, you'll probably meet him. He loves to walk around and talk to people. Huh? Why do I call Dreamer Fluffy Buns? Oh, that's a great story. I don't remember it. But if you come back much later, I'm sure I'll remember it by then. Alright, Undine. Undine? Yeah, she's a local hero around here. Through grit and determination alone, she fought her way to the top of the Royal Guard. Actually, she just came through here asking about someone who looked just like you. I'd watch your back, kid, and buy some items. It just might save your hide. Hey, we're done with him. Don't be shy now. Be careful out there, kid. Hey. Oh, Gerson, you weirdo. There's nothing there. We don't need that. Hurt, beaten, and fearful for our lives, we surrender to the humans. 7 of their greatest magicians sealed this underground with a magic spell. Anything can enter through the seal, but only beings with a powerful soul can leave. I love the music in this whole game, to be honest, right? There is only one way to reverse this spell. If a huge power, equivalent to 7 human souls, attacks the barrier, it will be destroyed. So you know what's interesting is that if you think about it, the way that this ends, and I'm not going to try to give away too many spoilers, because some of you might be experiencing it for the first time, but there's 6 souls, right? And then all of the monsters combined make up the equivalent of 1 human soul, right? So that's why the only way to get the best ending is to make sure that every single monster survives. What, the dog residue? But this cursed place has no entrances or exits. There is no way a human could come here. We will remain trapped down here forever. Oh, okay. I believe the Temi village is around here somewhere. I didn't go to it last time, so I figured I should go to it this time. I think I need to go back, but let me... Oh, we got an encounter. Special Emmy Temi appears here to defeat you! The bottom right corner? Okay. Alright. Temi. Check. Temi, rated 10 out of 10. Loves to pet cute humans, but you're allergic. Oh, cute! Pets you! Oh, Temi. Oh, it still got me. Oh, well. Alright. Feed Temi Flakes. Temi only wants the Temi Flakes. No, so hunger dies. Ooh. Whoa, chill with that. Whoa, okay. Smells like Temi Flakes. Try it again, maybe? I forget how to do that. No, so hunger dies. It's because I don't have Temi Flakes? Oh, God. That's not fair. Oh, God. Oh, God. All right, that's not what I'm supposed to do. Let's start talking. You say hello to Temi. Hoi! I'm Temi! How are you supposed to... Good God. Oh, here we go. Temi forgot her other attack. All right. Holy crap, that was crazy. I think I got to double back. Oh, nope, here it is. Here's the Temi village. Oh. 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 Hoi! Welcome to Tem Village! Hoi! I'm Temi! And this is my friend, Temi! Hoi! I'm Temi! And this is my friend, Temi! Hoi! I'm Temi! Don't forget my friend! Hi! I'm Bob! Rich history of Tem. Hoi! You should check out Tem Shop. You feel something. You're filled with determination. Wah, 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 wah. Humans, such a cute. Yeah, I agree. Should check Tem Shop. Tem, watch egg. Egg will hatch. Tem, proud parent. Statue of Tem, very famous, very. It's hard boil. Okay, that's funny. Mushroom dance, whatever could it mean? It symbolizes my inner torment, trapped here by my hyphae. My struggle to pull away, my struggle to escape, but alas, to no avail. Tem heard human allergies to Tem. That okay, Tem understand. Tem also allergic to Tem. Oh no, that's not good. Hoives. Feeling a bit of being watched. Hoi. Boy, welcome to the Tem shop. Oh wait, hold on. Let me come out of here. Oh no, come out of here for a second. Boy. I just realized I never put on the glasses. The info. Cloudy glasses, armor, defense 6, glasses marred with wear increases inv by 9. After you get hurt by an attack, you stay invulnerable for longer. Okay. You equip the glasses. Alright. This is the only shop you could sell stuff. Boy, welcome to the Tem shop. Alright. Whoa! You got old tutus. I gotta have that old tutus, but I gotta pay for college. 10 always want old tutus. 10 my old tutus for 81G. No. But okay, 10 by tutu for 103G. Yeah. Might as well sell the knife, right? 10 by toy knife for 100G. No. Oh, we can't haggle on that one. And the bandana. Alright, we're good. Temflake on sale. Discount food of Tem! Pay for college. Hoi, I'm Demi! Hoi! I'm Demi! Hoi! I'm Demi! Temi history. Us Tems have a deep history! Yeah. Ooh, go to Tem shop. Alright, we're done. Boy! Bob. Alright. Oh, right, the other way. That certainly happened. That was my first time actually seeing the Temi shop. Or Temi village, or whatever the fuck. Here we go. Alright. Smells like a bait shop. Mold small? It's a slime mold? I forgot how to make it imitate. You approach mold small. Suddenly! Grrr, that's what it is. Alright. Oh god. Mold big. Attack 10, defense 18, one size greater than mold average. Slime sounds. Alright, let's try unhugging. You don't hold mold big. It appreciates your respect for its boundaries. That's the correct one. Roar! Whoa, okay. Yay. $20. I mean, $4! Alright, we leave that. Without candles or magic to guide them home, the monsters use crystals to navigate. I remember this could be very annoying. Here we go. Washua and Aaron appear. Alright. Let me try to deal with Aaron first. Or no, Washua first, rather. Clean. You ask Washua to clean you. It hops around excitedly. Green means clean. No need for a swimming suit. Oh, I didn't get it. Oh, no. Oh, no. There, got one. Alright. There we go. Education, hobby, talent. Alright, let's flex. You flex, Aaron flexes twice as hard. Attack increases for you two. Flexing contest? Okay, flex more. Aaron is ready for your next flex. You flex harder. Aaron flexes twice as hard. Attack increases for you two. Nice. I won't lose, though. Oh, God. One more flex. I'm gonna die, though. You flex. Aaron flexes very hard. He flexes himself out of the room. You win. Wait, is there one over here? Yeah, there is. I honestly find the enemy encounters harder than the bosses sometimes to avoid damage. Just how weird and random it could be. Or Breath of Fire 2 reference, if you say so. Behind you. Is it still out of the question to hug it out, Undyne? Seven human souls. With the power of 7 human souls, our King Asgore Dreamer, will become a god. With that power, Asgore can finally shatter the barrier. He will finally take the surface back from humanity and give them back the suffering and pain that we have endured. 7 days. Understand, human? This is your only chance at redemption. Give up your soul, or I'll tear it from your body. Undyne! I'll help you fight. Yo! You did it! Undyne is right in front of you. You've got front row seats to her fight. Wait. Who's she fighting? Hey! You aren't gonna tell my parents about you, are you? Here we go. That's right, you couldn't see this because it was so dark. You hear a passing conversation. If I say my wish, you promise you won't laugh at me? Yeah, Monster Kid's not smart, yeah. Of course I won't laugh. Someday, I'd like to climb this mountain we're all buried under. Standing under the sky, looking at the world all around, that's my wish. You hear laughter. Hey, you said you wouldn't laugh at it. That's a dick move, right? Your parent. Sorry, it's just funny. That's my wish too. However, there is a prophecy. The angel, the one who has seen the surface, they will return and the underground will go empty. One way or another, right? Yo! There we go. This fucking kid. Yep, exactly. One way or another. Yo, I know I'm not supposed to be here, but I want to ask you something. Man, I've never had to ask anyone this before. Yo, you're human, right? Man, I knew it. Well, I know it now. I mean, Undyne told me, stay away from that human. So, like, I guess that makes us enemies or something. But I kind of stink at that. Yo, say something mean so I can hate you, please? Nah, I'm not feeling that. Yo, what? So I have to do it? Well, here goes nothing. Yo, I hate your guts. Man, I'm such a turd. I'm gonna go home now. Oh, hamburgers. Wait, help. I tripped. Yeah, that's kind of my voice for her. I'm not sure why I made it that, but I just imagine her being very energetic. Yo, dude, if you want to hurt my friend, you're gonna have to go through me first. Undyne's not about to hurt a kid. Not a monster kid, at least. She's gone. Yo, you really saved my skin. I guess being enemies was just a nice thought. We'll just have to be friends instead. Man, I should really go home. I bet my parents are worried sick about me. Later, dude. Yeah, exactly. But she wouldn't harm a monster child like that. Speaking of which... That's probably good enough. She's not insanely hard. Seven human souls in King Asgore will become a god. 6. That's how many we have collected thus far. Understand? Through your 7th and final soul, this world will be transformed. First, however, as is customary for those who make it this far, I shall tell you the tragic tale of our people. It all started long ago. No. You know what? Screw it! Why should I tell you that story when you're about to die? Nyah! You're standing in the way of everybody's hopes and dreams. Alphys's history books make us think humans were cool. Alphys's history books would be manga, by the way, with their giant robots and flowery swordsmen. But you're just a coward, hiding behind that kid so you could run away from me again. And let's not forget your wimpy goody two-stews shit-dick. Oh, I'm making such a difference by hugging random strangers. You knew what would be more valuable to everyone if you were dead. That's right, human. Your continued existence is a crime. Your life is all that stands between us and our freedom. Right now, I can feel everyone's hearts pounding together. Everyone's been waiting their whole lives for this moment. But we're not nervous at all. When everyone puts their hearts together, they can't lose. Now, human, let's end this right here, right now. I'll show you how determined monsters can be. Step forward when you're ready. That's it then. Wait, why did I heal myself with monster candy when there's a fucking save point there? No more running away. Here I come. On guard. I didn't even use the save point, so I better get this right. Undyne, attack 50, defense 20, the heroine that never gives up. As long as you're green, you can't escape, unless you learn to face danger head on. You won't last a second against me. She's not an incredibly, Not bad. And how about this? Not an incredibly hard fight. For years, we've dreamed of a happy ending. I think if you want a happy ending, go to Dr. Alphys. Jesus. Undyne draws her finger across her neck. And now, sunlight is just within our reach. Undyne bounces impatiently. I won't let you snatch it away from us. Undyne thinks of her friends and pounds the ground with her fists. Ah! Enough warming up! Undyne holds her fist in front of her and shakes her head. You won't get away from me this time. Undyne attacks! Honestly, I'm doing you a favor. Smells like sushi. No human has ever made it past Asgore. Undyne mount, yeah. Killing you now is an act of mercy. So stop being so damn resilient. Yeah, right? Undyne points heroically towards the sky. I've got better to do. Oh! Welcome to Hotland! You've escaped me for the last time. Alphys told me humans were determined.
I see now what she meant by that. But I'm determined too.
Oh. Screwed it up.
Determined to end this right now.
Oh. That was my bad.
Right now. Right now.
Oh, God. Love yourself. I love you. You recovered 15 hit points.
Huh.
And this is an easy one. Go figure. Of course I screwed it up.
Ah, die already, you little brat.
Oh. Alright, we're out of here. Welcome to Hot...
Hey, what's up? I was just thinking, you, me, and Undyne should all hang out sometime. I think you would make great pals. Let's meet up at our house later.
Click.
Stop running away.
I was reading a theory about why she stops for you to finish the call, and it's because everything she knows about combat comes from, like, anime, and she wants it to be all dramatic.
Die already, you little brat.
Oh, I didn't realize I wasn't green. I could have just ran. And we're done. As soon as you get past Sans, it's all done, really. Yeah, you can always run away as long as you're not green.
I'm so hot, but I can't give up.
It's a water cooler. Take a cup of water? Yes, of course. You take a cup of water. Give Undyne the water? Yes. She needs her fish wife. She is the fish wife. That's the thing. She needs her Professor Lisasaurus wife. And once she leaves, once we've spared her and given her the water, we should be able to do the date. So we'll double back to her house. She needs her wife. Oh, Sans is gone. I believe you could do it as soon as you finish that. Yeah, Alphys is sort of like a Stegosaurus creature. The howling wind is now a breeze. This gives you determination. It's a box, presumably to be pushed.
Bah! Today's monsters don't appreciate what makes puzzles great. Nowadays, puzzles are nothing but lasers and moving rocks. Bah! There's no art in that actiony, mindless schlock. It's just timing-based drivel.
Give me stuff. Who the fuck cares what he's playing? Hold on, let me turn that off. I forgot to appear offline. There we go.
Give me something that challenges the deepest reaches of my mind. You're young. You still got hope. Here, try solving this block pushing puzzle.
What, this?
What? What are you doing? You're pushing it all wrong. Forget it. This generation really is hopeless.
Okay, Boomer. So we just got to double back as far as Undyne's house, from what I believe. Thankfully, I don't think this gets dark anymore. Oh, it is starting to get dark. Never mind. Just took a long time. She's easy to make fun of in some ways. I mean, she's kind of a derp, you know? She's our derp, though. Here we are.
Oh, the human arrives. Are you ready to hang out with Undyne? I have a plan to make you two great friends.
Will you hang out? Yep, we will.
Okay, stand behind me. Psst, make sure to give her this. She loves these. Hi, Papyrus. Ready for your extra private one-on-one training? You bet I am, and I brought a friend. Hi, I don't think we... Why don't you two come in? Here, Undyne. My friend brought a gift for you. On their own. Thanks. I'll, put it with the others.
The bone drawer, as you do, right? Thank you, Sarah.
So are we ready to start? Whoopsie doopsie, I just remembered. I have to go to the bathroom. You two have fun. Yeet. So, why are you here? To rub your victory in my face? To humiliate me even further? Is that it? Yeah. Then why are you here? Wait, I get it. You think that I'm gonna be friends with you, huh? Right?
Yes.
Really? How delightful. I accept.
The bone zone. He's trying to take her to the bone zone, but only Dr. Alphys can do that, right? He is a bonehead, you're right.
Let's all frolic in the fields of friendship. Not. Why would I ever be friends with you? If you weren't my house guest, I'd beat you up right now. You're the enemy of everyone's hopes and dreams. I will never be your friend. Now get out of my house. Dang! What a shame! I thought Undyne could be friends with you, but I guess I overestimated her. She's just not up to the challenge. Challenge? What?
Way to use reverse psychology, though.
Papyrus, wait a second. Darn it. He thinks I can't be friends with you? What a joke. I could make friends with a wimpy loser like you any day. I'll show him. Listen up, human. We're not just going to be friends. We're going to be besties. I'll make you like me so much, you won't be able to think of anyone else. It's the perfect revenge. Why don't you have a seat?
Yeah, Papyrus is... He's not clever, but he has a certain intelligence to him. Let me look around a bit, though.
I can't believe he leapt through the window like that. Normally, he nails the landing. One time, Alphys's friend came over here. All he did was lie seductively on the piano. And he fed himself grapes. I don't really like that guy.
I think she's talking about Metaton.
But I admire his lifestyle. You want to see my room? Too bad, no nerds allowed. Well, maybe some nerds.
Dr. Alphys. In the sink is a teacup in the shape of a fish.
This oven is some top-of-the-line MTT thing. But, you know, as much as technology advances, nothing beats food cooked with fire magic.
There's a silverware drawer. It has forks, spoons, knives, tiny swords, axes, spears, nunchucks. Can I check the bone thing? Look inside the bone drawer? Who wouldn't? I met a ton of problems. There was Toby.
I hate cold food. So Alphys fixed up my fridge so it heats up food instead. Hot fridge, the world's greatest invention. Humans suck, but their history kinda rules. Case in point, this giant sword. Historically, humans wielded swords up to 10 times their size.
Or she gets her whole idea of human history from manga and anime.
Right?
Yeah, let's go with yeah.
I knew it. When I first heard that, I immediately wanted one. So me and Alphys built a giant sword together. She figured out all the specs herself. She's smart, huh?
Yeah, I know. You and her are gonna touch each other's butts. All right, let's do it.
Comfortable? I'll get you something to drink.
Bart! Wait, Mom, Bart's drinking coffee. It's not coffee, it's hot Pepsi. All right.
All set. What would you like? Hey, don't get up. You're the guest. Sit down and enjoy yourself. Why not just point to what you want? You can use the spear.
Let's see. Soda, sickly yellow liquid. Hot chocolate, green cylinder. Tea box, blatantly correct choice. Let's go with the blatantly correct choice.
Tea, huh? Coming right up.
I think it's the only drink she knows how to make anyway. Plus, I don't like soda.
It'll take a moment for the water to boil.
Yeah, sit down and drink your goddamn tea. That fucking sound effect.
Okay, it's all done.
Yeah, I'm sure that's not tasty.
Here we are. Careful, it's hot. It's not that hot, just drink it already.
You take a sip of the tea. It's burning. But other than that, it's pretty good.
It's pretty good, right? Nothing but the best for my absolutely precious friend. Hey, you know, it's kind of strange you chose that tea. Golden flower tea. That's Asgore's favorite kind. Actually, now that I think about it, you kind of remind me of him. You're both total weenies. Sort of.
Oh, this fucking song.
You know, I was a pretty hot-headed kid. Once, to prove I was the strongest, I tried to fight Asgore. Emphasis on tried. I couldn't land a single blow on him. And worse, the whole time he refused to fight back. I was so humiliated. Afterwards, he apologized and said something goofy. Excuse me, do you want to know how to beat me? I said yes, and from then on he trained me. One day during practice, I finally knocked him down. I felt bad. But he was beaming. I had never seen someone more proud to get their butt kicked. Anyway, long story short, he kept training me, and now I'm the head of the Royal Guard.
Yeah, it's a beautiful song.
So I'm the one who gets to train dorks to fight. Like, Papyrus.
You did a bang-up job.
But, to be honest, I don't know if I can ever let Papyrus into the Royal Guard. Don't tell him I said that. He's just, well, I mean, it's not that he's weak. He's actually pretty freaking tough. It's just that he's too innocent and nice. I mean, look, he was supposed to capture you, and he ended up being friends with you instead.
So did you. Yeah, they're all dogs.
I could never send him into battle. He'd get ripped into little smiling shreds. That's part of why I started teaching him how to cook, you know? So, maybe he could do something else with his life.
Oh, sorry. I was talking for so long.
You're out of tea, aren't you? I'll get you some more.
It's a wholesome game, isn't it, Sarah? Is this your first time seeing Undertale?
Wait a second. Papyrus, his cooking lesson. He was supposed to have that right now. And if he's not here to have it, you'll have to have it for him.
I love this part, by the way. I love the cooking lesson. It's so funny.
That's right. Nothing has brought Papyrus and I closer than cooking. Which means that if I give you his lesson, we'll become closer than you can ever imagine. Afraid? We're gonna be best friends.
He just grabs you by the head.
Let's start with the sauce.
Okay. I've actually beaten it a few times, so I'm pretty familiar, but I still love it. I'm playing through it again so that I could play the new Deltarune chapter. You know, with a fresh, everything fresh in my mind.
Envision these vegetables as your greatest enemy. Now, pound them to dust with your fists.
How will you pound? Strong or wimpy? Strong. You punch the vegetables at full force. You knock over a tomato.
Yeah! Yeah! Alright, so are uniting against these healthy ingredients. Now it's my turn.
This is how she makes spaghetti.
We'll just scrape this into a bowl later.
You've never beaten the evil root? I don't recommend trying, to be honest. It's way too sad and very difficult at the end. The last boss of the evil root is crazy.
But for now,
that's why I'm only doing the good route for this replay.
We had the noodles. Homemade noodles are the best, but I just buy store brand. They're the cheapest.
I got past Undyne, but I couldn't get past the person at the end.
Just put them in the pot.
How will you put them in? Fiercely. You throw everything into the pot as hard as you can, including the box. It clanks against the empty bottom.
Yeah, I'm into it.
That's one of my favorite faces in the game.
All right, now it's time to stir the pasta.
As a general rule of thumb,
the more you stir, the better it is. Ready? Let's do it. Stir harder.
I'm mashing.
Harder. Harder.
You should be saying this to Dr. Alphys.
Let me do it. That's the stuff. All right, now for the final step. Turn up the heat. Let the stovetop symbolize your passion.
She puts bananas and carrots into pasta sauce. Yeah, we also put the box of noodles and stirred it without taking it out of the box. You know what? When you think about it, Papyrus's spaghetti suddenly doesn't seem so bad.
Let your hopes and dreams turn into burning fire. Ready? Don't hold anything back. Hotter. Hotter, darn it.
You're right, there was no water.
Hotter.
You should definitely be saying this to Dr. Alphys.
Wait, that's too...
And then they died.
Ah. Man, no wonder Papyrus sucks at cooking. So what's next? Scrapbooking? Friendship bracelets? Oh, who am I kidding? I really screwed this up, didn't I? I can't force you to like me, human. Some people just don't get along with each other.
I don't know, Undyne, you're kind of one of my favorite characters.
I understand if you feel that way about me. And if we can't be friends, that's okay. Because if we're not friends, it means I can destroy you without regret. I've been defeated. My house is in shambles. I even failed to befriend you. That's it. I don't care if you're my guest anymore. One final rematch. All out on both sides. It's the only way I can regain my lost pride. Now come on, hit me with all you've got.
Undyne is letting you make the first attack. Fake attack. You pretend to swing at Undyne with all your might. One damage.
What? That's the best you can manage? Even attacking at full force, you just can't muster any intent to hurt me, huh? You know what?
Well, I am level 1. Or love 1. Level of violence 1.
I don't actually want to hurt you either. At first, I hated your stupid saccharine shtick, but the way you hit me right now, it reminded me of someone I used to train with. Now I know you aren't just some wimpy loser. You're a wimpy loser with a big heart. Just like him.
You know, not only is she just now getting that's why Papyrus sucks at cooking, but like if you think about it, he's had more success making spaghetti than she has.
Listen, human. It seems that you and Asgore are fated to fight, but knowing him, he probably doesn't want to. Talk to him. I'm sure you can persuade him to let you go home. Eventually, some mean human will fall down here, and I'll take their soul instead. That makes sense, right? Oh, and if you do hurt Asgore, I'll take the human souls, cross the barrier, and beat the hell out of you. That's what friends are for, right? Now let's get the hell out of this flaming house. Well, that was fun, huh? We'll have to hang out again some other time. But, somewhere else, I guess. In the meantime, I guess I'll go hang with Papyrus. So if you need me, drop by Snowden, okay? Oh, and if you ever need help, just give Papyrus a ring, okay? Since we're in the same spot, I'll be able to talk too. Well, see you later, punk.
Let's be real. Her house was bound to burn down at one point or another.
Every time I make a friend, my house is fucked up.
You feel a calming tranquility. You're filled with determination. Alright, now we can continue to Hotland. We're going to have to deal with Metaton, honey! You know I gotta do that Sylvando voice for him. Oh no! This way. Property damage is a normal thing when making friends. Seems that way, right? What up, Ted? Undyne made you feel meh. I know what that's like. Should be able to get through the rest of it without having to light it up. Oh, alright, enjoy your movie. I wonder what movie. I did watch The Many Saints of Newark earlier, and it was really good. I enjoyed it. You want to try and push it again? Oh, no, I can't do that. Leave it alone. Well, if you could still see the ice cubes floating and that one polar bear throwing them in the water. Welcome to Hotland. Yeah, I've been hearing good things. Well, not good things, but I've been hearing that Venom Let There Be Carnage is just like the first one. Incredibly stupid. Oh, I was thirsty, so I came over from Waterfall to get a drink. These two assholes. Seeing such a strange laboratory in a place like this, you're filled with determination. We're gonna meet Alphys, but first, let me talk to this guy. Tra-la-la, I'm the river man. Or am I the river woman? It doesn't really matter. I love to ride in my boat. Would you care to join me? Not today, sir. Then perhaps another time. Or perhaps not. Doesn't really matter. Sorry, Undyne, told us there was totally a human in this area. So, us royal guards are blocking off the elevators for now. Yeah, even if the elevators aren't working anyway, we'll do our best, Ms. Undyne. It's you? It's too dark to see. We won't bother with that just yet. Hi, Alphys.
Oh, my God! I didn't expect you to show up so soon. I haven't showered, I'm barely dressed, it's all messy and... Hey, I'm Dr. Alphys, I'm Asgore's royal scientist. But, I'm not one of the bad guys. Actually, since you stepped out of the ruins, I've, been observing your journey through my console. Your fights, your friendships, everything. Yeah, I was originally going to stop you, but watching someone on a screen really makes you root for them. So, and now I want to help you. Using my knowledge, I can easily guide you through Hotland. I know a way right to Asgore's castle, no problem. Well, actually, there's just a tiny issue. A long time ago, I made a robot named Metaton. Originally, I built him to be an entertainment robot. Like a robotic TV star or something. Anyway, recently I decided to make him more useful. Just some small practical adjustments. Like, anti-human combat features. Of course, when I saw you coming, I immediately decided I have to remove those features. Unfortunately, I may have made a teensy mistake while doing so. And, now he's an unstoppable killing machine with a thirst for human blood? But, hopefully we won't run into him.
3, 2, 1. Oh my.
Did you hear something? Oh no.
Oh, yes! Welcome, beauties! To today's quiz show! Oh boy, I can already tell it's going to be a great show! Everyone give a big hand for our wonderful contestant! Never played before, gorgeous? No problem, it's simple. There's only one rule. Answer correctly, or you die. Metaton attacks. You only have small hands. You could do it with small hands. It's cool. Size doesn't matter. Metaton, attack 30, defense 255. His metal body renders him invulnerable to attack. Let's start with an easy one. What's the prize for answering correctly? More questions. Right, sounds like you get it. The quiz show continues. Here's your terrific prize. What's the king's full name? Well, that would be Asgore Dreamer. Correct, what a terrific answer. Enough about you, let's talk about me. What are robots made out of? That would be metal and magic. Too easy for you, huh? Here's another easy one for you. Two trains, train A and train B, simultaneously depart Station A and Station B. Station A and Station B are 252 miles apart from each other. Train A is moving at 124.7 miles per hour at Station B, and Train B is moving at 253.5 miles per hour. Oh! It was timed. I forgot that it was timed. Alright. I shouldn't have read it all. I knew the answer. I just didn't realize it was going to be timed. Don't count on your victory. How many flies are in this jar? Well, that would be this one, 54. Correct, you're so lucky today. Let's play memory game. What monster is this? Wait, that's you, isn't it? I'm so flattered you remembered. But can you get this one? Would you smoosh a ghost? Heck yeah! Great answer! I love it! Here's a simple one, because he's a ghost in a robot body, that's why he's saying that. How many letters are in the name Metaton? It's this one. Of course that was easy for you. Time to break out the big guns. Why wouldn't she make a gay robot? In a dating simulation video game, Mew Mew Kissy Cutie. What is Mew Mew's favorite food? Oh, I know this one. It's the fourth chapter. Everyone goes to the beach and she buys ice cream for all her friends, but it's snail flavor and she's the only one who wants it. It's one of my favorite parts of the game and it's actually a very powerful message about friendship and... Alphys. You aren't helping our contestant, are you? Oh, you should have told me. I'll ask a question. You'll be sure to know the answer to. Who does Dr. Alphys have a crush on? Undyne. See, Alphys, I told you it was obvious. Even the human figured it out. Yes, she scrawls her names in the margins of her notes. She names programming variables after her. She even writes stories of them together, sharing a domestic life. Probability of crush, 101%. Margin of error, 1%. Well. With Dr. Alphys helping you, the show has no dramatic tension. We can't go on like this. But... this was just the pilot episode. Yeah, she writes erotic friend fiction, like Tina Belcher. Next up, more drama, more romance, more bloodshed. Until next time, darlings. Yeet! Well, that was certainly something. Zombots, indeed. Actually, I think you can find it out in the main game. I forget how, though. I think it's in the True Lab, actually. It's a bag of dog food. It's half full. Wait! I'm just looking around.
Let me give you my phone number. Then maybe, if you need help, I could... Where'd you get that phone? It's ancient.
Dude, Toriel gave this to me. Chill.
It doesn't even have texting. Wait a second, please.
She's gonna upgrade my potato into a smartphone somehow.
Here, I upgraded it for you. It can do texting, items, it's got a keychain, and I even signed you up for the Underground's #1 social network. Now we're officially friends. I'm going to the bathroom.
Alright, so quick question. Doing the date with her, when exactly is that? That's right after Metaton, right? After you fight Metaton is when you come back and go on the date with her, right? That's what it is, Riddle. Okay. The fridge is filled with instant noodles and soda. Take a package of noodles. Of course, it's one of the best healing items. You'll get instant noodles. We got our Professor Frink. Now we can get some hamburger earmuffs. What up, Manic? It's a beat-up figurine of a female human with cat ears. It's a teacup shaped like a yellow lizard. It's full of soda. Seems like the notes to something, but it's all written in chicken scratch. It seems like a walkthrough to a game or erotic video novel, right? It's a computer. It's accessing some kind of puzzle and snowed in. A garbage can, but it's pretty cute. I can't go up there. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like right after Metaton. The space behind the wall is only a few feet wide. It's a bathroom sign. Yellow feet are tapping just behind the door. Yo! Scientific books. They seem very dusty. Yeah, I know it's before Asgore, obviously. But I believe it's like right after Metaton you can do it, right? You got a burger for dinner. Nice. What was on it? All those books are labeled Human History. Read one. You look inside a book. It's a comic of a giant robot fighting a beautiful alien princess. This doesn't strike you as very accurate. VHSs and DVDs of various cartoons. They're all labeled Human History. Cheddar mustard pickles? That does sound good. All those books are labeled human history. You look inside a book. It's a comic book. Two scantily clad chefs are flinging energy pancakes at each other. This doesn't strike you as very accurate. I don't know, it sounds like that had to have happened in history at least once. All these books are labeled human history. Let's check it out. You look inside a book. It's a comic book. A hideous android is running to school with toast in its mouth. It's the beginning of every manga ever. Seems like it's late. This doesn't strike you as very accurate. Not yet, at least. Pink goop drips from this strange machine. Yeah. Looks like Alphys's work table. Seems dusty. She ain't got much work done. The wardrobe is full of dirty lab coats. And a single clean dress. That's for the date. There are letters from many monsters here. Frogget, Snowy, Doggo. They're all unopened. An incredible invention. When not in use, this bed folds into an extremely easy to draw box. Ooh. I like onions on a burger, but Eevee can't eat the onions, right? Yeah, I just know that, yeah, Mew Mew is only in the Switch version. It's a promo poster for Metaton's TV premiere. On the flap, it says, "Thank you for making my dreams come true." What's in the box? Yeah, the boxes are bad, literally. Well, there's a save point ahead. It's okay. Alphys updated status. Just realized I didn't watch Undyne fight the human. Well, I know she's unbeatable. I'll ask her about it later. For now, I gotta call up the human and guide them. Snake. A snake! Oh, wait. It's a little while before the save point. I'll be fine. This is only the hardest part of the game. Vulcan strolls in. Alright. Encourage. You tell Vulcan it's doing a great job. His attacks become extreme. Does my best. Oh, God. I'm not going to heal, though. Alright, Vulcan parades around you proudly. Alright. I'll just try to... Gonna call them in a minute. Just hope I make it to the save point. I could have doubled back, but I was wrong not to do so. Ah, there it is. The whooshing sound of steam and cogs. It fills you with determination. I hate using the phone. I don't want to do this, LMAO. Sunder plane gets in the way. Not on purpose or anything. Approach. You get close to Tsundere plane, but not too close. Human? Damn. Alright, we did it. Tsundere plane shakes its nose dismissively at you. You win. Oh my god, I've had my claw over the last digit for 5 minutes. Oh my god, I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna call. Oh, wrong way. Shit. Well, this is the right way, but... Click. Whoever was calling hung up before you answered it. Yeah, I gotta go the other way. Wait, is it this way, or...? Yeah, I gotta go the other way first. There's an item or something. Hops to Blook. The happy ghost. That's funny. Pyro bounds towards you. Heat up. You crank up the thermostat. Pyro begins to get excited. Hot, hot, hotter, hotter. Whoa, chill. Chill with that. Oh no, oh god, right, okay. I'm remembering things now. Pyro wants more heat. You crank up the thermostat. It's super hot. Pyro looks satisfied. Hot, hot, hotter, hotter, hotter. Oh, I hate that. Oh, well. I hate that part. Like I said, this is only the hardest part of the game, in my opinion. Our fate rests upon you! Kara, stay determined! I think that was my first death in this playthrough, though. I don't think I've died yet. Other than that. Yeah. Yeet! I mean, this is just for an item, but I do think it's armor or something, so... Alright, approach. Yeah, human? What? How did that hit me? Oh, the smoke trails can hit you. Shit. Oh, it's a weapon. I don't really need that, but okay. There's a fry pan lying on the ground. Will you take it? Why not? You got the burnt pan. Burnt pan, weapon, attack 10, damage is rather consistent. Consumable items heal 4 more hit points. That actually makes it worth having, even though it's a weapon. It's a game that's... You gotta go into it with tempered expectations, I think, because there's a fandom that has treated it like the most amazing thing in the world. And while I do think it's a really good game, I think that they've kind of overdone it a little. Alright.
Hi! So, the blue lasers, Alpha's here! Hi! The blue lasers won't hurt you if you don't move. Orange ones, you have to be moving and they will, move through those ones. Bye!
Click. Alpha's updated status. Oh my god, I did it! Claws up and shit like that since Undyne called me to ask about the weather. Wait, there's no weather down there. Why did she call me? She wants to touch your butt. Oh, fuck. Alright, I didn't get hurt. Fuck. I'm making this. Yeah, it's not on that level. I do think it's a good game, though. Oh my god, I forgot to tell them where to go! Alphys posted a picture. Cute pic of me right now. It's a photo of the garbage can with several pink glittery filters over it.
Alpha's here! The northern door will stay locked until you solve the puzzles on the right and left. I think you should go to the right first.
Click. The way to work is blocked, so I had time to catch Mettaton's show on my phone. The special effects were amazing today. That human almost looked real. Mettaton? Yeah, he's the most popular star in the underground. His fan club probably has at least 3 dozen members. Wonder if it would be unfun if I explained the puzzle. The door leading through the area is closed, so I tried the puzzle. But I kept running out of ammo, and it kept restarting. And my 2 co-workers won't help. It's like they don't even want to work. Alright. There we go. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You're right, Manic.
Alpha's here! That blue laser seems totally impassable. But, as the royal scientist, I have some tricks up my sleeve. I'll hack into the Hotline Laser database and take it out.
Click. We were hanging out and suddenly a bunch of puzzles reactivated out of nowhere. This is a huge problem. It rules. We've got to cancel school over this. Finally, someone turned off that laser. Now that we're free, we can... Well, I guess we'll just keep standing here. Alright, let's try this. Alright. Wait, hold on. No, that was wrong. Damn it, how am I ever going to get this now? There we go. I almost fucked it up. Well, it's not so much cut content as it's like content that's buried in the game's code. Like most of the stuff about Gaster. Whatever, I'll just explain it. Exactly.
I think, hey, about the puzzles on the left and right. They're a bit difficult to explain, but, you already solved them? Awesome.
Click. Here we go.
Hey, it's kind of dark in there, isn't it? Don't worry. I'll hack into the light system and brighten it up. Oh no.
Oh, yes! Welcome, beauties, to the Underground's premiere cooking show. Cooking with a killer robot. Preheat your ovens because we've got a very special recipe for you today. We're going to be making a cake. Yep, Robot Sylvando, exactly. My lovely assistant here will gather the ingredients. Everyone give them a big hand. We'll need sugar, milk, and eggs. Go for it, sweetheart. You found the eggs. You found the milk. You get the sugar. Perfect. Great job, beautiful. We've got all of the ingredients we need to bake the cake. Milk, sugar, eggs. Oh my, wait a magnificent moment. How could I forget? We are missing the most important ingredient. A human soul. Hello, I'm kind of in the middle of something here.
Oh, wait a second. Couldn't you make a substitution in the recipe?
A substitution? You mean use a different non-human ingredient? Hi.
What if someone's vegan?
Vegan. Oh, well, I mean, that's a brilliant idea, Alphys. Actually, I happen to have an option right here. MTT brand always continued human soul flavor substitute. A can of which is just over on that counter. Well, darling, why don't you go get it? Well, shit. By the way, our show runs on a strict schedule. If you can't get the can in the next 1 minute, we'll just have to go back to the original plan. So, better start climbing, beautiful.
Oh no, there is not enough time to climb up. Fortunately, I might have a plan. When I was upgrading your phone, I added a few features. You see that huge button that says jetpack? Watch this.
Man, I want my phone to do that. Here we go.
There! You should have just enough fuel to reach the top. Now, get up there.
Oh, hold on a second. Oh, Gibbs, chill. Yes? Okay. All right. Stop. Well, I don't see text when I'm on here. Jesus. My. It seems you've bested me. But only because you had the help of a brilliant Dr. Alphys. Oh, I loathe to think what would have happened to you without her. Well, toodles. Oh yes, about the substitution. Haven't you ever seen a cooking show before? I already baked the cake ahead of time, so forget it. That's true. They would always like have one in the oven. They'd like put the cake that they're making in the oven, and then they would take another one out that was already done. What are you doing, Gibbs? Oh, Jesus. All right, we got to change Alphys's voice slightly because Mom's got a migraine and the high-pitched voice is driving her crazy. So we'll just do like, what should I do? You know what? We could do the opposite. How about this? Wow. We did it. We really did it. Great job out there, team. Well, anyway, let's keep heading forward. Click. Alright. An ominous structure looms in the distance. You're filled with determination. God, it's hot. Mom's got a migraine and the high-pitched voice she said in the other room was driving her crazy, so let's go with the opposite voice. See that building in the distance? That's the core, the source of all power for the underground. It converts geothermal energy into magical electricity by... Anyway, that's where we're going to go. In the core is an elevator directly to Asgore's castle. And from there, you can go home. Click. Maybe we're like Luther Vandross. Let's make it as deep as possible. Please select a location. We need this one. Little Freg Zebba. The Muffin Man was seated. Hey, I'm Heats Flames Man. Remember my name? Actually, hold on. Let me try that other one. So it's right 2. Let me try left 1. So I think there's an item in one of these. Oh, that's in front of the lab. Okay. One of them goes to an item. Alright, so we want right 2.
Hey, love hot dogs. Hey, isn't it weird that there's snow on that guy's roof? Guess he's just too lazy to clean it off.
I think it's more like somebody was too lazy to make a different thing.
Toasty bun.
Hey, buddy. What's up? Want to buy a hot dog? It's only 30 gold. Sure. Thanks, kid. Here's your dog. Yeah, dog. Apostrophe dog. It's short for hot dog. See you later, sons. Dinner with the girlfriend. It's a picture of a Catgirl figurine next to a bowl of instant noodles. Cool Skeleton 95 posted a picture. Are we posting hot pics? Here is me and my cool friend. It's a picture of Papyrus flexing in front of a mirror. He's wearing sunglasses. Giant muscular biceps are pasted onto his arms. The biceps are also wearing sunglasses because let's be real. Why wouldn't they be? Why not, right? Yeah, hot dog doesn't mean that, Moogle. Calm your tits. Alright, a pyro. Oh, I hate this enemy. Hotter, yes. Oh, fuck. I'm so bad at this. Ah! Alright, this is a little easier to deal with. Ah! It's just Papyrus all over, yep. LOL, Cool Skeleton 95. That's a joke, right? Cool Skeleton 95 updated status. The only joke here is how strong my muscles are. Fair enough. Napster Blue 22 has sent you a friend request. Accept the request? Sure. It seems to have already rejected itself. Alright, I'll get the apron. You got the stained apron. Oh, hot dog question mark. Hot dog heals 20 hit points. The meat is made of something called a water sausage, which, if we know, is just a flour. Stained apron, armor defense 11, heals 1 hit point every other turn. Yeah, we want that. Flappy noodle. Yeah, it's a veggie dog, basically. Wet wiener.
Hi, it's Dr. Alphys. This puzzle is kind of, timing based. You see those switches over there? You'll have to press all 3 of them within 3 seconds. I'll try to help you with the rhythm.
Click. 1, 2, ring.
Okay, now press the 3rd one. Hey, looks like you only needed to press 2 of them.
Click.
Oh my.
That's the last time I try to help with the puzzle. Lamau. Oh, I hate this puzzle, actually.
Hey, I'm going to the bathroom, so I'll be MIA for a bit. I'm sure you can handle this puzzle yourself.
It's only my least favorite puzzle in the game. It'll be cool. Alright. Yeah, no, I gotta do it the other way. Alright. Oh, actually, it worked. Kinda. Alright. I just detest this part. I'm trying to remember how to do this, and it's not... Did I do a similar puzzle in Breath of Fire last week? Probably. No, not there, not there, not there. There's a part where you're supposed to just double back. There we are, okay. Yeah, it's not so bad. I just hate it. That's all you gotta do is just double back at that part. Oh my god, people think Mew Mew 2 is better than Mew Mew 1? LOL, that's a joke, right? Knowing the mouse might one day hack the computerized safe and get the cheese. It fills you with determination. Bad opinion zone. There's a piece of cheese inside this computerized laser safe. The lasers have melted the edges of the cheese. It's stuck to the table. I saw you link to it, but I didn't actually see it. I gotta have to go back and look at that. Oh my god, don't they get it? Ruins Mew Mew's entire character arc? She's going on a nerd rant. My Mew Mew 2 review. Mew Mew Kissy Cutie 2 is neither kissy nor cutie. It's trash, 0 stars. Typical Steam review.
Hey, you, stop.
These two assholes.
We've, received an anonymous tip about a human wearing a striped shirt. They told us they were wandering around Hotland right now. I know, sounds scary, huh? Well, just stay chill. We'll bring you someplace safe, okay? Huh? What is it, bro? The shirt they're wearing? What about it? Bro, are you thinking what I'm thinking? Bummer. This is, mega embarrassing. We, actually totally have to kill you and stuff. Royal Guard attacks. Alright, clean his armor. You attempt to touch RG01's armor, your hands slip off. Oh, wrong one! Hands off the merch. Team attack! Shit, that was the wrong one. Sweat pour. Oh, it's. Yeah, 2. Yeah. Clean his armor. It's the bro friends. You clean RG02's armor. The cooling dirt begins to wash away. Give us the soul, brah. Getting warmer. You gotta keep doing this. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, I fucked it up. Perish and stuff. Sigh. Oh, I gotta clean it again? Oh, no. Oh, I'm fucking this battle up all kinds of ways. I failed to clean it. Getting warmer, perish and stuff. There. Oh, God. Get back here. Oh, God. Oh, fuck. Can't take it. Armor too hot. Much better. RG01 looks bothered by something. Whisper. You tell RG01 to be honest with his feelings. I sigh. Dude. I can't take this anymore. Not like this. Like, O2, I like you, bro. The way you fight, the way you talk. I love doing team attacks with you. I love standing here with you, bouncing and waving our weapons in sync. Bro, you're my world. Yeah, bro. O2, I, want to stay like this forever. Psych, gotcha, bro. 01. Yeah, bro? Do you want to get some ice cream after this? Sure, dude. Hey, we're done. Alright. Brah. Oops, wait. How's the human doing? Top 10 shows that make you forget to do your freaking job. Oh, here we go with this. Okay, I'm back. Another dark room, huh? Don't worry. My hacking skills have got things covered. Oh, shit. Are you serious? Oh, yes! Good evening, beauties and gentle beauties. This is Metaton reporting live from MTT News. An interesting situation has arisen in Eastern Hotland. Fortunately, our correspondent is out there reporting live. Brave correspondent, please find something newsworthy to report. Our 10 wonderful viewers are waiting for you. Basketball's a blast, isn't it, darling? Too bad you can't play with these balls. They're MTT brand fashion basketballs for wearing, not playing. You can't get rich and famous like moi without beautifying a few orbs. Report this one? Yeah. Attention viewers! Our correspondent has found a basketball. Ah, basketballs. Circles of fun, orbs of joy, spheres of amusement. But you shouldn't play with this one. It's an MTT brand fashion ball. Proper maintenance is required to keep it looking good. As you can see, even exposure to human body heat causes the paint to slough off. It's the star of burning. Wait a second. That's not a basketball. That's a bomb. Oh no, this sport review is turning into a short review. Because it'll be over after you blow up. Bleh, what's up, Sparkle? How you doing? But don't get too excited. You haven't even seen the rest of the room yet. Wow, the rest of the room sucks. Oh my. It seems everything in this area is actually a bomb. That dog's a bomb. That present's a bomb. Even my words are... Brave correspondent. If you don't defuse all of the bombs, this big bomb will blow you to smithereens in 2 minutes. When you won't be reporting live any longer. How terrible. How disturbing. Our 9 viewers are going to love watching this. Good luck, darling. Don't worry. I installed a bomb defusing program on your phone. Use the defuse option when the bomb is in the defuse zone. Now go get 'em. Oh, that's not what I should be doing? I'm pressing the wrong button. No, defuse, where is it? There it is. Okay, I'm like fucking this up. Great job. Keep heading around the room. Try to go for the one on the bottom left next. Defuse the game! Defuse failed. Aim for defuse zone. Tick. There we go. Diffuse the script. Sorry to hear about your throat, though. Diffuse the present. Bomb diffused. Diffuse the basketball. Bomb diffused. Great job. Head for the center. I'm using EM fields to trap the glass of water there. Diffuse the extremely agile glass of water. Bomb diffused. Well done, darling. You've deactivated all of the bombs. If you don't deactivate them, the big bomb would have exploded in 2 minutes. Now it won't explode in 2 minutes. Instead, it'll explode in 2 seconds. Goodbye, darling. It didn't explode. Ah. It seems the bomb isn't going off. That's because while you were monologuing, I changed. Oh no, you deactivated the bomb with your hacking skills. Yeah, that's what I did. Curses, it seems I've been foiled again. Curse you, human. Curse you, Dr. Alphys, for helping me so much. But I didn't curse my 8 wonderful viewers for tuning in. Until next time, darling. Wow, we really showed him, huh? Hey, I know I was kind of weird at first, but I really think I'm getting more confident about guiding you. So don't worry about that big dumb robot. I'll protect you from him. And if it really came down to it, we could just turn... never mind. Later. Click. Stupid bomb. Alright, oh, we gotta go to the right. Let's be honest, most of this game is just go to the right. And occasionally go up. Now we go to the left, though. Because here's an elevator. I noticed you've been kind of quiet. Are you worried about meeting Asgore? Well, don't worry, okay? The king is a really nice guy. I'm sure you could talk to him, and with your human soul, you can pass through the barrier. So no worrying, okay? Just forget about it and smile. Some days you just can't get rid of a bomb. Batman was correct. Alright, let's go to right 2. Oh, that's this? Alright. Then we don't need to be here. So we'll go left 3. Some days you just can't get rid of a bomb, yeah. Welcome to our parlor, dearie. Interested in some spider pastries? All proceeds go to real spiders. I ended up buying a donut. I didn't want to. That girl, even though I told her no, she kept staring at me in this creepy way and licking her lips. Now I'm out of cash. Do I have the spider donut with me? Yes, I do. Okay, we're good. You've forgotten his name since you last saw him? Who, you mean, Metaton? Hi, Alphys here. This room is like the room we saw before. There were 2 puzzles to the north and south. Oh, heats flames. Yeah, that's true. You'll have to solve them both to proceed. Also, I'd like to say, I don't really like giving away puzzle solutions. But if you need help, just call up, okay? Actually, wait, I have an idea. Let's be friends on Undernet. Then you can just ping me when you need help. Wait, we're already friends, aren't we? I signed you up, didn't I? You've been reading my posts the whole time. Well, I hope you agree with me about Mew Mew too. Click. I don't know, I never played none of those Mew Mew games. You need to chill, is what I think. Do this one first. Cinder Plane attacks, not because its jealous Vulcan is paying attention to you. Alright. Probably take care of the Cinder Plane first, actually. You get close to Cinder Plane, but not too close. Yeah, human, you're hurt, I'll help. Vulcan makes a smoke hoop and jumps through it. Mew Mew Kissy Cutie too. She hates that one. She likes the first one only. Alright, and then we gotta encourage him. You tell Vulcan it's doing a great job. Its attacks become extreme. Does me best. Alright, there we go. Not too bad. Fucking Cinder Plane? Beats my fanfiction. Alright. That's not gonna work for me. Alright. Let's do like that. Okay, this might work. There we go. Mew Mew fucking Cinder Plane. Rule 34, that shit. Somebody has them, sure, right? I didn't talk to these guys. My fave Manatine moment, trademark. Right when everything looks baddest, he poses dramatically. Like when he's on a cooking show and the eggs don't turn out right. My fave Manatine moment, TM, is when he beats out the heel-turning villains. Even if it's during what's supposed to be a quiz show. Makes sense. I'd watch that. Oh, wrong way, wrong way. There we go. This is the correct way to go. Really? Yeah. I don't know what you just said, but I'm about to find out. Hey! Sorry, I don't speak Russian though. What's up? Yeah, I have to speak English. Oh, I fucked it up. Damn, I fucked it up again. Alright. Hey, this doesn't have anything to do with guiding you, but hey, would you want to watch a human TV show together? Sometime? It's called Mew Mew Kissy Cutie. Sure. Really? Okay, here we go. Let's see if I can do this. It's so good. It's my favorite show. It's all about this human girl named Mew Mew who has cat ears, which humans don't have, so she's all sensitive about them. But, like, eventually she realizes that her ears don't matter, that her friends like her despite the ears. It's really moving. Whoops, spoilers. Also, this sounds weird, but she has the power to control minds of anyone she kisses. She kisses people and controls them to fix her problems. They don't remember anything after the kiss, I mean, but if she misses the kiss, eventually she realizes that controlling people... Okay, well, I almost spoiled the whole show, but, I think you'd really like it. We should watch it. After you get through all this. Yeah, but they're talking in chat, so it's no big deal. Like I said, you say, hey, English only, and that's all. Alright, let's see if I can do this. Oh, that's almost right. Okay, wait. There we go. Congratulations. I mean, they only said hey. I looked it up. Google translates the thing. Oh. All right, we're good. It's gonna come on up here. Conflagration. You have proved the justice of our culture. The smell of cobwebs fills the air. You're filled with determination. Yeah, that wouldn't... The fact that the place is called Spider Entrance and the smell of cobweb doesn't fill me with determination.
Oh, did you hear what they just said?
All right, Ted, we'll see you around.
They said a human wearing a striped shirt will come through.
I heard they hate spiders.
I heard they love to stomp on them.
You're filled with venom. Ah.
I heard they like to tear their legs off.
Slow.
I heard that they're awfully stingy with their money. You think your taste is too refined for our pastries, don't you, dearie? I disagree with that notion. I think your taste is exactly what this next batch needs.
Muffet traps you. All right. You can spare her by doing a whole bunch of bullshit, or you could just eat the spider donut. You ate the spider donut. Your hit points is maxed out.
Huh? Where did you get that? Did you steal it? Oh, my pet. It's time to show them what we do with thieves. Huh? A telegram from the spiders in the ruins? What? They're saying that they saw you and you helped donate to their cause? Oh my. This has all been a big misunderstanding. I thought you were someone that hated spiders. The person who asked for that soul, they must have meant a different human in a striped shirt. Sorry for all the trouble. I'll make it up to you. You can come back here anytime, and for no charge at all, I'll wrap you up and let you play with my pet again. Just kidding. I'll spare you now.
Muffet is sparing you. Yay.
That was fun. See you again, dearie.
I've never actually done that fight. It's a poster from Metaton's latest stage performance, a tragic tale of two star-crossed lovers kept apart by the tides of fate and the War of the Abyss. Looks almost like it's time for the performance. This fucking Final Fantasy VI part. Oh, that's you, man.
Could it be my one true love? You look bored, darling. I want this to be a stellar performance, so if you won't give it your all, then I'll skip ahead for the audience's sake. Perform?
We gotta watch it, right? Yeah, do it.
Understood. Let's knock him dead.
They give you that option because I've played it before. Even the music sounds like Final Fantasy VI Opera House.
Oh, my love, please run away. Monsters King forbids your stay. Humans must live far apart, even if it breaks my heart. They'll put you in the dungeon. It'll suck, and then you'll die a lot. Really sad. You're gonna die. Cry, cry, cry. So sad it's happening.
I could have skipped it, but why would I do that, right? So sad.
So sad that you're going to the dungeon. Well, toodles.
Shit. G.I. Joe.
Oh no, whatever shall I do? My love has been cast away into the dungeon. A dungeon with a puzzle so dastardly, my paramour will surely perish. Oh heavens, have mercy! The horrible colored tile maze. Each colored tile has its own sadistic function. For example, a green tile sounds a noise, then you must fight a monster. Red tiles will... Actually, wait a second. Didn't we see this puzzle about 100 rooms ago? That's right. You remember all the rules, don't you? Great. Then I won't waste your time repeating them. Oh, and you'd better hurry, because if you don't get through in 30 seconds, you'll be incinerated by these jets of fire. My poor love, I'm so filled with grief, I can't stop laughing. Good luck, darling.
It's actually possible to get through, I think. Oh, wait, we gotta go this way. Right. Really? Oh, because I'm smelling weird. There we go. Oh. Oh, this way. Oh, okay. It doesn't matter if you get through it, though. It's okay. You'll just go through all the links and everything, right?
Oh, I'm so sorry. Looks like you're out of time.
But it's like that meme that was shared in the Discord about a trans person sending another trans person money. It was like, I don't see it. I don't see it either.
Here come the flames, darling. They're closing in. Getting closer, oh my. Any minute now.
Watch out. I'll save you. I'm hacking into the firewall right now.
Oh no, how could this happen? Foiled again by the brilliant Dr. Alphys.
It becomes increasingly more obvious that she's behind all this and is just trying to save you and over again. That's right. Come on, Metaton, give up already. You'll never be able to defeat us. Not as long as we work together. Your puzzle's over. Now go home and leave us alone.
Puzzle over? Alphys, darling, what are you talking about? Did you forget what the green tiles do? They make a sound, then you have to fight a monster. Well, darling, that monster is me.
Metaton attacks. Check. Metaton, attack 30, defense 255. His metal body still renders him invulnerable to attack.
This is it, darling. Say goodbye. Is that your phone? You better answer it.
Hey, this seems bad, but don't worry. There's one last thing I installed on your phone. You see that yellow button? Go to this phone's tact menu and press it. Your phone's act menu is glowing. Yellow. You press the yellow button. The phone is resonating with Metaton's presence. Oh, that yellow glow. Oh shit, it's on. Now press Z. Alright, fuck you, Metaton. Oh. You've defeated me. How can this be? You are stronger than I thought, etc. Bye. Ring. Looks like you beat him. You did a really great job out there. All thanks to you. What? Oh, no, I mean, you were the one doing everything cool. I just wrote some silly programs for your phone. Hey, this might sound strange, but can I tell you something? Before I met you, I didn't really like myself much. For a long time, I felt like a total screw-up. Like I couldn't do anything without ending up letting everyone down. But you got games on your phone? Guiding you has made me feel a lot better about myself. So, thanks for letting me help you. Anyway, we're almost to the core. It's just past MTT Resort. Come on, let's finish this.
Hey, it's you again. Business is excellent here. These two fellas brought all my ice cream. I've actually sold out of everything. Sorry. Wait, I've still got something for you. A big smile. How about that?
Oh, hey. We're, like, taking a rain check on not killing you thing. Like, don't tell Undyne about this, okay? He seems happy. Y'all got games on your phone. Wait, hold on. Are you here again? Why are you here?
Hey, do you remember my name?
Did you? I sure did.
Well, what? You remember? How could I be so easily defeated?
You go this way real quick. Oh, that's okay. I believe I might be able to get something by taking the elevator to, let me see. It could be just a shortcut back, though. Yeah, let me try left 3. You got games on your phone? Sure do, builder. Oh, no, that's just the beginning of the core. Okay, so never mind that. For some reason, I thought there was some place that the elevator could take you that's like an item, but I was incorrect. Let's go to the resort. Hey! Go up the creepy alleyway on the right for some great deals. Yeah, first I gotta talk to him, though. Hey, I heard you're going to the core. How about grabbing some dinner with me first? Yeah. Great, thanks for treating me. Over here, I know a shortcut. Well, here we are. So, your journey's almost over, huh? You must really want to go home. Hey, I know the feeling, kiddo. Though, maybe sometimes it's better to take what's given to you. Down here, you've already got food, drink, friends. Is what you have to do really worth it? Yeah, forget it. I'm rooting for you, kid. Hey, let me tell you a story. So, I'm a sentry in the Snowden Forest, right? I sit out there and watch for humans. It's kind of boring. Fortunately, deep in the forest, there's this huge locked door, and it's perfect for practicing knock-knock jokes. So one day I'm knocking him out like usual. I knock on the door and say, knock, knock, and suddenly from the other side, I hear a woman's voice. Who is there? So naturally, I respond, dishes. Dishes who? Dishes a very bad joke, huh? Then she just howls with laughter. Like it's the best joke she's heard in 100 years. Probably is. So I keep 'em coming and she keeps laughing. She's the best audience I ever had. Then, after a dozen of 'em, she knocks and says, knock, knock. I say, who's there? Old lady. Old lady who? Oh, I didn't know you could yodel. Wow. Needless to say, the woman was extremely good. We kept telling each other jokes for hours. Eventually, I had to leave. Papyrus gets kind of cranky without his bedtime story. But she told me to come by again, and so I did. Then I did again and again. It's a thing now. Telling bad jokes through the door. It rules. One day, though, I noticed she wasn't laughing very much. I asked her what was up. Then she told me something strange. If a human ever comes through this door, could you please promise me something? Watch over them and protect them, will you not? Now, I hate making promises, and this woman, I don't even know her name, but someone who sincerely likes bad jokes, has integrity you just can't say no to. Do you get what I'm saying? That promise I made to her.
You know what would have happened if she hadn't said anything? Buddy? You'd be dead where you stand. Hey, lighten up, bucko. I'm just joking with you. Besides, haven't I done a great job projecting you? I mean, look at yourself. You haven't died a single time. Once. Hey, what's that look supposed to mean? Am I wrong? Once. Heh. Well, that's all. Take care of yourself, kid. 'Cause someone really cares about you. It's a great scene. As I came in, I realized I forgot to make a reservation, but I didn't want to look like I messed up, so I kept walking in anyway. Now I'm just kind of consuming dew off this ficus. Doing a bang-up job. It's some kind of TV show featuring Metaton. It's a platoon of ficuses. It's a wall of fame full of quotes and photos from visiting celebrities. The food here is to die for. Gorgeous style and fragrance. My face tastes beautiful. Those are all Metaton. And I don't have to worry about having a bad time, it's true. It's some kind of TV show. It's a performance schedule. Comedians, dancers, songs. Seems like there's a break now. Originally, we dug mazes with puzzles in order to foil human attacks, but now building things takes winding and confusing. It's some awful tradition. You can't go 2 feet without being up to your armpits in puzzles.
I worked at the core. The inside is amazement. A swappable parts, diamonds, we can shop and lay out a wheel. Boy, today was a fun day. I sure do love puzzle.
I'm the resort comedian. I'm very funny. People laugh at my jokes. Now, my son, he wants to be a comedian like his father. But his jokes aren't funny. He tells these awful puns. He's an embarrassment to our family. That's not funny. Since his mother passed on, he couldn't stand living at home anymore. So he ran away. I haven't seen him since. I'm a terrible father. That's not funny.
Yeah, Hellboy's just chilling, right? Wait, I should talk to this guy.
Blub, blub. You'll have to reserve a table to eat here. You'll also need to reserve your chair, your silverware, your food, your...
Yeah, I'm gone, dude. I'm gone. There's an inscription on this fountain. Royal Memorial Fountain built 21X Metaton added last week. The relaxing atmosphere of this hotel. It fills you with determination.
Welcome to MTT Resort, Houghton's biggest apartment building turned hotel. Whether you're here for a night or still live here, MTT Resort prides itself in a great stay. Just passing through? Nice. MTT Resort prides itself on being passed through.
Alright, I want to go up this way, though. The Wildcat Cafe, yeah. Hey, check it out. Yeah, check it out. So, like, what's up? I'm Braddy, and this is my best friend, Caddy. I'm Caddy, and this is my best friend, Braddy. The stuff inside is, like, totally wicked expensive. But, like, this stuff we found is, like, totally wicked cheap. You should, like, totally wicked buy it off. I mean, like, where does anyone get guns or food or... We found it in the garbage. It's good garbage. It's, like, really good garbage. Where do we get the garbage? Like, the garbage store, duh. Wonderful, mostly. I found a gun in a dumpster. Oh my god, Metaton. Oh my god, Metaton. He's like, actually, he's like my robot husband. He's like my robot husband. I think we're like both going to marry him. We're totally both like already married to him. He just like doesn't know it yet. I found a gun in the dumpster. So, like, Dr. Alphys built Metaton, right? That's, like, what they tell you. But, like, Metaton always acts like being built was his idea somehow. And even if
Right after he was built, he acted like Alphys was his old friend. But they're like not friends anymore. Yeah, unlike me and Brady, best friends forever. Oh my god, Alphys. Oh my god, Alphys. She used to live in our street. She was like a big sister. I mean, like, if your big sister takes you on trips to the dump. She showed us the coolest places to find trash. She was always collecting these weird cartoons. Then she became the royal scientist. Yeah, we haven't seen her in forever. So Alphys has always, like, thought Asgore was a super cutie. So, like, I'm pretty sure she made Mettaton to, like, totally impress him. A robot with a soul that's, like, super relevant to his hobbies. So after seeing Mettaton Asgore, asked her to do all the science stuff for him. But nobody's, like, seen anything from her yet. Or her at all. She must, like, just stay in her lab all day. Like, live a little girl. Yeah, like us. Oh my god, he's a total goober. He's a big fuzzy goofball. Like, I love that guy. He's, like, so nice. God, we're, like, so high for the destruction of humanity. Alright. Let's see. This is the key to Mettaton's house. I'll get it on the way back after I beat it. We'll go in there. Cowboy hat. Yeah, we'll get that. You need, like, way more money. Oh, I don't have enough. Okay, that's cool. I don't really need it. Like, see you later. Like, later and stuff. Wait, that's the restaurant.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be home tonight. I think there's some cold pizza in my treasure hoard you could heat up.
This elevator goes straight to the capital, but it's stopped working. The hotel's doing its best to accommodate everybody stuck here.
As a slime, I'm outraged.
I'm sure you are. I found a gun in the dumpster.
Whoa, room service.
Got my CT? I do not.
Then,
It's locked from the inside.
whoa, room service.
Got my cinnamon bun? I do not.
Then,
You hear shuffling. Seems like you could put something under the door.
what?
You put dog residue in front of the door. It slides underneath the door, as if pulled by a magnet. 2 dog residues slowly slide back from underneath the door. You're allergic to the contrast? Ugh, that sucks. Seems busy. They're having a skinny convention? What, Moogle?
Yes, we know. The elevator to the city is not working. Because of this incident, rooms are running at a special rate. 200 gold a room. Interested?
Not particularly, no.
Do let us know if you change your mind. Have a sparkler day. Welcome to MTT Brand Burger Emporium, home of the Glam Burger. Sparkle up your day.
Oh, have a sparkle day. I actually wanted to talk to him, shit.
I'm sorry, it's against the rules to talk to customers who haven't bought anything.
Well, fuck you, dude.
Have a sparkler day.
Alright, we've reached the core.
Huh? Who are they? Nobody else is supposed to be in here.
Oh well, we can't worry about that now. Click. Wouldn't you be in his situation? Selling glam burgers? I love this song so much.
Ready? This is it.
Take the elevator up to the top of the core. Click. Yeah, it's not working though. The elevator isn't working.
What? The elevator should be working.
Well then, go to the right and keep heading up. I'm gonna go to the left. This is where she starts giving you terrible directions. Hey, why don't you try to go to the right first? Watch out. Magic pops out of its hat. Alright. Clear mind. You ignore magic and think of pollen and sunshine. Your defense increased by 1. Please and thank you. Magic peers at you with strange eyes. Try checking. Magic, attack 29, defense 24. This magical mercenary only says magic words. Abracadabra. Oh, that was my bad. Ba, 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 ba. Try stare. Oh, right, you gotta stare at both orbs. The unrelenting chaser orb is weakened by your glare. Please and thank you. Oh, fuck. The intimidating corner orb was weakened by your glare. Please and thank you. Ba 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 ba. That was close. Why are there so many monsters here? I mean, it's no problem, right? We've got to just keep heading forward. Click. Looks like you can't proceed until you hit the switch. But those lasers will activate when you do. Looks like they've come in this order. Orange, orange, blue. Got it? Move until the third one. That's incorrect. Nope. I still fucked it up anyway, even though I knew what it was gonna be. Oh my god, are you hurt? I'm so sorry. I gave you the wrong order. Everything's going to be fine, okay? Let's just keep heading to the right. Click. A crossroads. Try heading to the right. Click. Oh, okay, my bad. Night Night blocks the way. Sing. You sing an old lullaby. Night Night starts to look sleepy. Close your eyes. Night Night's armor emits a dark sheen. You keep singing. Night Night closes its eyes a bit. Farewell. Oh, damn. Night Night breathes deeply. You keep singing. Night Night falls asleep. Night Night is snoring. It won! Yay! Are you okay? Why didn't you head to the right? Come on, you trust me, don't you? Click. Yeah. Not all of her directions are terrible, just most of them. More lasers. Okay, I won't mess around this time. I'll just deactivate the lasers and let you through. They're not turning off. I can't turn them off. It's okay. I have this under control. I'm going to turn off the power for that whole node. Then you could walk across. Okay, go. Wait, stop. The power, it's turning itself back on. Damn it. This isn't supposed to... I'm gonna turn it off again. When it turns off, move a little, and then stop. Okay? You won't get hurt. Click. Alright, we got it. See? I've got everything under control. Everything's under control. Click. And then you could do the hokey pokey. Ring. Okay, you should... I don't know. This doesn't look like my map at all. I'm sorry, I have to go. Click. The air is filled with the smell of ozone. It fills you with determination. That's what happens to the ice cubes. God, I don't remember the solution here. I'm gonna have to figure it out. Wait, hold on. I'm trying to remember how to do this. Yeah, I kind of had it and I lost it. Oh wait, I have 2 shots! I thought I had 1. I just realized that I have 2 shots. Alright, this is easy then. I don't know why I thought I only had 1 shot. Probably because the last few I only had 1.
My bad.
My bad, doggy. There's a glam burger inside the trash can. Will you take it? Garbage burger. Who wouldn't? You're carrying too much. Oh, hold on. Cloudy glasses thrown away. Glam burger's a pretty good healing item. Not that I've been using a lot of healing items, but. Ba 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 ba. Astigmatism drew near. Don't pick on him. You don't pick on astigmatism. Pick on me. Oh, I gotta pick on this one. Alright. You pick on astigmatism. That's right. Oh god. Oh shit, bars from EB. I haven't played Mother 3, but you know. Oh wait. Behind this door must be the elevator to the king's castle. You're filled with determination. Yeah, I'm not done here though. I have astigmatism too, so. Ba 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 ba. Whimsalot and Final Frogget appeared. A prey, I think. You kneel and pray for safety. Whimsalot remembers its conscience. There's still hope. Skip, jump. Whimsalot doesn't want to fight anymore. Skip, jump. Oh, fuck. Fuck! Oh god, get away from me. Compliment. You compliment Final Frogget. It understood you perfectly. Its attack dropped. Nod, nod. You were intimidated by Final Frogget's strength. Try complimenting again? You compliment Final Frogget. It understood you perfectly. Its attack dropped. I might not be doing this right. I'll figure it out, though. You were intimidated. Alright. Oh, nope. That's it. You just had to do it twice. Here we are. $4. Who wouldn't? Alright, Whimsalot and Final Frogget appeared. $4. You alright. Oop, give me that. Alright, I'm doing badly. Skip, jump. Thankfully, the armor I have is healing me a little bit after every round or so. Mercenaries emerge from the shadows. Oh, this is going to be annoying. Alakazam, adieu. Fuck. Alakazam! Alright, we got runner 1. Good night. I've got hot nudes, it's true, yeah. Close your eyes. Good night. Ah! God damn it. Oh my god, how annoying this corridor is. What a nightmare! Alright, we can get rid of this guy quickly. Oh, this one's don't pick on me. Fuck, I forgot how random it is. I'm probably going to die. Alright. Finally, someone gets it! Oh god, I got very lucky there. This one doesn't have, yeah, it's kind of random, I think. No regrets! Oh god. Alright. Pray. I can get a little health back from the green things. Rub it, rub it. There's still hope! Oh no! I didn't get it. Oh well. That's okay. It's bound to happen every now. You cannot give up just yet. Kara, stay determined. Thank you, Asgore, you big bitch. Alright. I mean, I could just go and fight Mettaton now, but I think there's something pretty good if you go down that way. Alright. There's still hope. Rabbit, rabbit. Damn it. Shouldn't have gone for it when I'm at full health. Yeah, Sean Connery is telling you, hello, Pushy. Stay determined. Oh, it's just an alternate path? Oh. So I don't have to go that way, huh? And I won't! It's irritating. Okay, never mind that then. Well, I'm at full health, so I'll just go in there. Seems like you could skip Mettaton's monologue by turning him around now. What will you do? Let's hear it again, because... Oh yes, there you are, darling. It's time to have our little showdown. It's time to finally stop the malfunctioning robot. Not. Malfunction? Reprogramming? Get real. This was all just a big show. Enact. Alphys has been playing you for a fool the whole time. As she watched you on the screen, she grew attached to your adventure. She desperately wanted to be a part of it. So she decided to insert herself into your story. She reactivated puzzles, she disabled elevators, she enlisted me to torment you. Also, she could save you from the dangers that didn't exist. Also, you would think she's the great person that she's not. And now, it's time for her finest hour. At this very moment, Alphys is waiting outside the room. During our battle, she will interrupt. She will pretend to deactivate me, saving you one final time. Finally, she'll lead the heroine of your adventure. You'll regard her so highly, she'll even be able to convince you not to leave. Or not. You see, I've had enough of this predictable charade. I have no desire to harm humans. Far from it, actually. My only desire is to entertain. After all, the audience deserves a good show, don't they? And what's a good show without a plot twist?
Hey, what's going on? The door just locked itself.
Sorry, folks. The old program's being cancelled. But we've got a finale that will drive you wild. Real drama, real action, real bloodshed. On our new show, Attack of the Killer Robot. Metaton attacks. Metaton, attack 30, defense 255. Seriously, his metal body is invulnerable. Yes, I was the one that rearranged the core. I was the one that hired everyone to kill you. That, however, was a short-sighted plan. You know what would be 100 times better? Killing you myself. That worthless pea shooter won't work on me, darling. Don't you understand what acting is? Listen, darling, I've seen you fight. You're weak. If you continue forward, Asgore will take your soul. And with your soul, Asgore will destroy humanity. Metaton. But if I get your soul, I can stop Asgore's plan. I can save humanity from destruction. Oh, didn't do it fast enough. Then, using your soul, I'll cross through the barrier and become the star I've always dreamed of being. Hundreds, thousands, no, millions of humans will watch me. Okay. Metaton. Glitz, glamour, I'll finally have it all. So what if a few people have to die? That's show business, baby. I can't see what's going on in there, but don't give up, okay? There's one last way to beat Metaton. This is a work in progress, so don't judge me too hard. But you know how Metaton always faces forward? That's because there's a switch on his backside. So if you can turn him around, and press the switch, he'll be vulnerable. Well, gotta go. Seems like a good time to turn Metaton around. You tell Metaton that there's a mirror behind him. Oh, a mirror? Right, I have to look perfect for our grand finale. I don't see it. Where is it? Did you just flip my switch?
Oh, yes.
Here we go. Certainly the funniest fight in the game. Oh my! If you flip my switch, that can only mean one thing. You're desperate for the premiere of my new body. How rude. Lucky for you, I've been aching to show this off for a long time. So, as thanks, I'll give you a handsome reward. I'll make you last living moments. Absolutely beautiful. Metaton EX makes his premiere. Alright. You say you aren't going to get hit at all. Ratings gradually increase during Metaton's turn. Lights, camera, action! Oh god, I'm fucking it up already. Oh god, I forgot that I'm bad at this part. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. This is why I got the glam burger. You eat the glam burger. The audience loves the brand. Your hit points is max out. Drama, romance, bloodshed. Smells like Metaton. Alright. I'm the idol everyone craves. Alright, there we go. That's how you do it. Smile for the camera. Oh god, I fucked that up badly. Oh, it's time for a pop quiz. I hope you brought the keyboard. I wonder what this is like in the Switch version. This one's an essay question. What do you like most? Just say legs. That's the biggest ratings boost. That's right, legs was the correct answer. Metaton is saving your essay for future use. Your essay really showed everyone your heart. Why don't I show you mine? Damn it! I didn't do too badly, but still. Metaton. Ratings gradually. Yeah. Ooh, I'm just warming up. Alright, let's do a pose this time. But how are you on the dance floor? A little bit about Undertale, yeah. Can you keep up the pace? Lights, camera, bombs! Okay, this part's easy. Things are blowing up! I should have boasted on that turn. Time for our union-regulated break. Oh, it's a perfect time to boast. Happy break time! We've grown so distant, darling. How about another heart-to-heart? Ah! This is okay. This is fine. Got it. Alright. Alright, I got rid of his arms. Arms? Who needs arms with legs like these? I'm still going to win. Come on. The show must go on. Damn it! I almost did that right. Oh, drama! Action! Damn it! I didn't think it would hit that. Lights! Camera! Enough of this. Do you really want humanity to perish? Or do you want to believe in yourself that much? We're almost there. Ah, how inspiring! Well, darling, it's either me or you. But I think we both already know who's going to win. We unleash the true power of humanity's star. Fuck. No, I hate this. Oh, man. Finally. Alright. Oh, look at those ratings. This is the most viewers I've ever had. We've reached the viewer calling milestone. One lucky viewer will have the chance to talk to me before I leave the underground forever. Let's see who goes in first. Just barely did that. Hi, you're on TV. What do you have to say? This is our last show. Oh, this is creaking a lot. Let me see if I can loosen it a bit. Give me a second. Oh, that's tightening. I'm gonna loosen. Fuck. Oh, that doesn't help at all. Hold on. There's a specific one of these knobs that'll get it to stop. No, not that one. Alright, I'm sorry about the creaking. Okay. Still creaking. I probably just need to hit it with WD-40. I'm not gonna worry about that now. Let me tighten it back up. Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Oh. Hi, Netaton. I really liked watching your show. My life is pretty boring, but seeing you on the screen brought excitement to my life. Vicariously.
The soothing sounds of me farting.
I can't tell, but I guess this is the last episode.
Yeah, I'll need that too, right?
I'll miss you, Metaton. Oh, I didn't mean to talk so much. Oh.
No, wait. They already hung up. I'll take another caller. Metaton, your show made me so happy. Metaton, I don't know what I'll watch without you.
Metaton, there's a Metaton-shaped hole in my Metaton-shaped heart.
I see. Everyone, thank you so much. Darling, perhaps it might be better if I stay here for a while. Humans already have stars and idols, but monsters, they only have me. If I left, the underground would lose its spark. I'd leave an aching void that could never be filled. So, I think I'll have to delay my big debut. Besides, you've proven to be very strong. Perhaps even strong enough to get past Asgore. I'm sure you'll be able to protect humanity. Haha. It's all for the best anyway. The truth is, this form's energy consumption is inefficient. In a few moments, I'll run out of battery power and, well, I'll be alright. Knock 'em dead, darling. And everyone, thank you. You've been a great audience.
I managed to open the lock. Are you two... Oh my god. Metaton. Metaton, are you... Thank God it's just the batteries. Metaton, if you were gone, I would have... I mean, hey, it's no problem, you know? He's just a robot. If you messed it up, I could always just build another. Why are you a limbless Bishoten? Why don't you go on ahead?
Why don't you stick my balls, Mr. Garrison? Wait, I can't? Oh, it's a save point there.
I just need a moment.
No. It's out of batteries. Stop, Gibbs. Jesus. Oh, here she is.
Sorry about that. Let's keep this going. So, you're about to meet Asgore, huh? You must be pretty excited about all that, huh? You'll finally get to go home. Wait. I mean, I was just going to, say goodbye, and I can't take this anymore. I lied to you. A human soul isn't strong enough to cross the barrier alone. It takes at least a human soul and a monster soul. If you want to go home, you'll have to take his soul. You'll have to kill Asgore. I'm sorry.
Alright. I think I do have to go up here to trigger the event that lets me hang out with her. I'm not sure, but I think I have to go up here. Besides, I want to at least get to a save point. And then I'll try to double back to the lab. Yeah. Alright, I think we can double back to the lab now. Thanks, Dr. Lisa Saurus. Right, okay. Here we go.
Hey, this is Undyne. Shut up, Papyrus. This was your idea. Human, you have to deliver something for me. Please? I'm at Snowden in front of Papyrus's. See ya, punk.
Click. Alright, so we have to go to Snowden first. Shit. It's a while to go, but there's like... I think there's a pretty good shortcut, though, right down here. No. Not here. There's the place where the guy that can take you on the boat ride. I think it goes almost all the way back to, Mettaton looked really, really cool in that dress. It sort of makes me feel like I could wear one, too. Don't worry, Manic. I'm going to be ending it actually pretty soon. I'm not going to be able to beat it today, that's for sure.
There you are, dearie. You're always welcome in my parlor.
If you got to go, just leave me on Lark until the raid, which is going to be soon.
Just stay on your best behavior.
Remember, tomorrow's in the afternoon. You can access it from the elevator? Wait, what? The Hotlands elevator? Is that what you're talking about? Should I go back? Or, alright, now I'm confused. I mean, we're going to want to go back through the whole underground after we beat it anyway. Just to see all the Easter eggs that I didn't do the first time. You're talking about over here, then. I think. Yeah. So just go to what? Right one, I think? To the right one or left one. I forget which one it is. I think it might have been left. I'm not sure. They're not too far apart, though. There's the cooking show. Yeah, no, that ain't it. Alright. Left. Yep. At least we're not getting encounters anymore. I think we're kind of past the point where you'd encounter enemies. I think once you reach New Home, the only enemies you would encounter would be in the True Lab. It's either you go fight Asgore and Flowey and get the neutral ending, or you beat it. Yeah, and you can't hurt them. Here it is. Tra-la-la, I'm the river man. Or am I the river woman? It doesn't really matter. I love to ride in my boat. Would you care to join me? Let's do it. Where will we go today? Snowden. And we're off. Tra-la-la, Temmie Village. The room before the darkening lantern room. These days, more fellas wear bracelets than eat stew. What's up with that? Come again sometime, tra-la-la. Get down. Oh, am I on the wrong side of the village? Shit. Beware the man speaks in hands.
It seems Undyne has something for you. She's the person that's not me.
I know, that's why I was kind of trying to do like both of their voices there.
Hey, I have something to give you. But you're carrying way too much.
Ah, shit. That's right, because I used the dog residue at the end. We'll just drop a few. I'm actually past the point of needing healing items, but... Actually, wait. Well, let me get it from her first. Because I should grab the snowman piece, too.
So I have a favor to ask you. I need you to deliver this letter to Dr. Alphys. Huh? Why don't I do it myself? Well, it's kind of personal, but we're friends, so I'll tell you. Hotland sucks. I don't want to have to go over there. So here you go.
You get Undyne's letter. You thought it was the other... What? No. It was... EB's correct.
Oh, and if you read it, I'll kill you. Thanks so much. You're the best.
Well, at least look at it, right? Info. Undyne's letter, unique. Letter written for Dr. Alphys. Alright. I gotta find the storage box around here. I mean, I could always worry about it later, but... So I don't forget, it would be good to get that in my inventory. Alright, I have the mystery key! Shit. I should go to Waterfall and do that real quick. And then we'll end it. We'll do the date with Alphys, the True Lab, and the ending next time. And then we'll move on to Deltarune. I gotta install Deltarune anyway.
Tra-la-la. Care for a ride?
Yeah. Where are we going today? No, not Hotland! Oh, fuck. Hit the wrong thing. I thought it was gonna be on the right for some reason. Yeah, this makes a lot of sense. Tra-la-la, Temmie Village. Yeah. These days. Some people prefer muffins exclusively, while I myself care less for them. No, I need you to take me to Waterfall, actually. Listening to some Buster Poindexter on the way. Hot. Here, spiders have a favorite food. It's spiders. Yeah. Alright. Shit, which section am I in, though? Alright. I'm not sure if I'm in the right spot. No, I'm past the village. Alright, let me go back. Yeah. I had to tell by the narration. I just want to go into Metaton's house, which is here. No? Here. Yes, okay. It's locked. You used the mystery key. The red house's door was unlocked. The key disappeared. Dear Diary, Shyram's sister fell down recently. It's sad. Without her sister to speak for her, she's become more reclusive than ever. So I reached out to her and told her that she, Blukey, and I should all perform together sometime. She seemed to like that idea. Dearer Diary, I'd like to buy a new diary for every entry I make. I love to collect diaries. Dearest Diary, our cousin left the farm to become a training dummy. That leaves just Blukey and I. Blukey asked me if I was going to try to become corporeal, too. They sounded so resigned. Come on, Blukey. You know I'd never leave you behind. And besides, I'd never find that kind of body I'm looking for anyway. My darling diary, I met someone interesting today. Last week I posted that advertisement for my human fan club. Today was our first meeting. Only one other person came. Honestly, she's a dork, and she's obsessed with those awful cartoons. But she's kind of funny, too. I want to see her again. Diary, my dear. My diary collection is going fabulously. I have like 5 now. Dear Diary, she surprised me with something today. Sketches of a body that she wants to create for me. A form beyond my wildest fantasies. In a form like that, I could finally feel like myself. After all, there's no way I could be a star the way I am now. Sorry, Blukey. My dreams can't wait for anyone. You can't get up there, I don't think. So that's kind of the story of Metaton. All right, let's at least get back to Hotland, and then we'll end it. Yeah, this makes total sense. It's actually that way. You're going, whatever. You ever hear an old song coming from the sea? Yeah. Is it blah, blah, blah? Yeah, it's dumb. Yep, and the cousin the training dummy. Come again sometime, or don't. I don't really care. It's all good. And we're exactly where we need to be. Alright, guys. I'm gonna go over the, Whoa, chill, bro. Whoa, don't jump. Don't jump, don't jump. Really? Whoa! Why are you jumping? Chill, man. Damn. Alright, oh! Ow. Fuck. Gunny, shut up. Alright, guys, we're gonna stop here. We're gonna go over the schedule, and then I'm gonna do a raid. Keeping in mind that if I have computer issues, the schedule may change. But hopefully, it's been pretty stable. But like I said, we're going to be working on figuring out which RAM stick is bad and getting it replaced and all that shit. But I don't want to think about it because it's been driving me crazy. Me and Kyle are going to do the testing stuff on Wednesday. Anyway, guys, let's go over the schedule. So tomorrow afternoon, we'll be playing the rest of King of Fighters Maximum Impact 2 on PlayStation 2, and I still haven't made a scene for it. I got to do that. But we got to do, we'll be moving on to King of Fighters R1 on the Neo Geo Pocket Color. That's tomorrow afternoon. Tuesday night, we'll be continuing with more Muramasa the Demon Blade on the Wii. Wednesday afternoon, more ActRaiser. Yes, Moogle, of course, that. More ActRaiser Renaissance. Thursday night, more Secret of the Stars of Fantasy on the SNES. Friday afternoon, more DuckTales Remastered for Steam. And Saturday night, more Suikoden 2 for the PlayStation. Wednesday afternoon, a week from today, we'll be here to finish Undertale, and we'll move on to Deltarune Chapter 1. And Deltarune Chapter 2, we'll probably not get to that because it takes a while to get through Chapter 1. But anyway, guys, let's do a raid. So we're going to come over here, and we're going to pick a schedule. We're not going to pick a schedule. We're going to pick a person to raid is what we're going to do. Pick. I see a sparkle. Chapter 2 is kind of girthy, too. Oh, my.
Your ship is stocked and your crew assembled. Charge your course and your fate. I will say a prayer for the souls of your crew.
I'm going to be really kind of derpy with this. All right, we're throwing a little shade while validating Sparkle. So go ahead, your favorite Thembo. That's great. Copy that, paste it as we head into Sparkle's channel. They are playing Celeste, which is one of my absolute favorite indie games. And I really think that it would help Sparkle to play through that game because of its themes and its stories and everything. So it's going to be really interesting to see. So anyway, we're going to head over there. I'll see you guys on Sparkle's channel. I'll see you guys on Steam? No, on Discord. Reminder, also, Music Appreciation Night tomorrow. And I will have a visual. I'll see you guys just around in general. And away we freaking go. Oh, I didn't actually type the command, so give me a second. I gotta let it populate, but then I'll hit it. Freaking Gibbs, man, jumping on my tits and shit. And away we go.